Before we get into anything technical, this might be one of the most important lessons in this entire course, because tattooing doesn't just test your hands. It tests your patience, your mindset, and how you think about time. Most people don't quit tattooing because they can't learn it. They quit because they expected it to move faster than it ever does. They think in weeks instead of a few years. They judge themselves based on every single session. They panic when progress isn't quite as obvious, it's not jumping off the page. So this lesson is about zooming out, about helping you think long term, so you don't sabotage something that could be genuinely life-changing for you just because it didn't happen instantly. If you get this right early, everything else becomes easier to stick with. So number one, tattooing is a long-term skill, not a quick win. Tattooing isn't something that you just instantly pick up. It is a craft. A craft takes time. The problem is, modern learning has trained people to expect fast feedback, quick wins, instant results. Tattooing doesn't work like that. Your hands need time to develop control. Your eyes need time to learn what good actually looks like. And your brain needs time to connect movement, depth, speed, all to an outcome. None of that can be rushed. If you go into tattooing expecting fast results, you'll feel disappointed constantly. If you go into it expecting steady, long-term improvement, you're going to feel encouraged instead. Time isn't a problem here. Time is the process. And once you accept that, pressure starts to lift. Second thing, playing the 5-year game, not the 5-week game. This is a mindset shift that changes everything. Stop asking, where should I be by now? And start asking, where could I be in 5 years if I don't quit? When people think short term, every slow week feels like failure. Every bad decision feels like proof that they're not cut out for this. But when you think long term, bad sessions are just data points. They don't define anything. Someone who improves slowly but sticks around for years will always outperform someone who starts fast and burns out. Always. The tattoo industry is full of people who had early talent and then disappeared. And it is full of people who struggled early and became solid professionals. The difference isn't ability, it's who stayed in the game. Thinking long term turns pressure into patience, and patience is one of the most powerful advantages that you or anybody can have. The third thing, progress is not linear, and it never will be. One of the biggest shocks for new artists is realising progress doesn't move in a straight line. You won't improve little by little every single session. Some days everything will click. Other days it feels like nothing at all is working. That doesn't mean that you're going backwards. Learning happens in layers. Sometimes your hands improve. Sometimes your eyes going to improve first. Sometimes just your awareness increases before your ability catches up. That stage where you can see mistakes clearly but you can't fix them yet is actually progress. It feels frustrating, but it's a sign your understanding is growing. If progress was smooth and predictable, nobody would quit. It's the uneven nature of learning that tricks people into stopping. Long-term thinkers accept ups and downs. Short-term thinkers panic when they hit one. The fourth thing is small improvements compound faster than what you actually realise. Some people underestimate how powerful small improvements really are. They think, if I'm not improving loads, then I'm not improving at all. But tattooing doesn't work in big jumps. It works in tiny gains that stack up quietly in the background. A slightly steadier hand, a slightly cleaner line, a better sense of depth control, ever so slight less hesitation. Those things don't feel dramatic day to day, but give them time and suddenly your work will look completely different. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Doing a little, often, with focus beats doing long, occasional with emotion. So long-term thinkers trust accumulation. They don't need that constant proof. It shows up eventually. The fifth thing is detaching emotion from the daily results. One of the hardest things to learn. in tattooing isn't technical at all. It's learning how to not emotionally overreact to every single session that you do. A lot of beginners finish a practice mat and immediately decide what that actually means. A good session means I'm finally getting it. A bad session means I'm terrible at this. That emotional swing is exhausting, and over time, it is 100% going to burn people out. The truth is, individual sessions don't mean much on their own at all. Tattooing progress is only visible in hindsight. You see it when you zoom out over weeks or months, not hours. Long-term thinkers don't ask, how did today go? They ask, am I generally improving over time? That shift alone removes so much pressure. You stop making emotional decisions. You stop changing everything after one bad day. You stop attaching your identity to every single line that you do. You become steadier, and steadiness shows up in your work. The sixth thing is becoming the person who doesn't quit. Now, this matters more than what people realise. Most tattooists who make it, they're not special, not at all. They didn't magically avoid struggle. They just didn't quit when things slowed down. They become someone who shows up even when motivation has dropped entirely. That's not talent, that's an identity. And there's a big difference between I'm trying tattooing and I'm learning tattooing. One's temporary, the other is long-term commitment. Long-term thinkers don't need constant excitement. They rely on habits. They rely on routine. They rely on discipline when feelings disappear. And here's the interesting part. Once you see yourself as someone who doesn't quit, you stop looking for the exit doors. You don't ask, should I stop? You ask, how do I adjust and keep going? That identity alone carries people further than motivation ever will. The seventh thing is understanding that confidence comes later. Confidence is one of the most misunderstood parts of tattooing. People think that confidence is something that you need before you're ready. But real confidence comes from repetition, from knowing what to do because you've done it before. At the start, confidence isn't the goal. Clarity is. Knowing what you're practicing, knowing why something went wrong, knowing what to focus on next. As skill builds, confidence follows naturally. Long-term thinkers don't pressure themselves to feel confident early. They allow confidence to grow at its own pace. And because of that, when confidence does arrive, it's real, not forced and not fragile. The eighth thing is avoiding the all or nothing trap. This trap catches a lot of people out. They think, if I can't do it properly, I won't do it at all. So if they miss a few days, they stop completely. If they have a bad week, they disappear for months. Long-term progress doesn't work like that. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means returning. Even after breaks. A missed session doesn't undo your progress. Stopping entirely does. Long-term thinkers stay in the motion. Even when life gets busy, even when motivation drips, they don't demand perfection from themselves. They just don't disappear. The ninth thing is building skills before chasing outcomes. Early on, it is very easy to focus on the outcome. You want your tattoos to look impressive. I totally get that. You want the compliments. I do as well. You want proof that you're good enough. Those are all natural wants. But long-term progress comes from flipping that focus. Instead of asking, does this look good? Start asking, did I control my depth? Was my hand steady? Did I move consistently? Skill first thinking removes pressure, because when your focus is on the process, outcomes take care of themselves. The tattoo industry rewards skill eventually, but people who chase validation early often rush, cut corners, or get discouraged when things are not right. Long-term thinkers invest in ability first. They know results always lag behind skill. The 10th thing is thinking beyond this course. Don't get me wrong, this course matters, but this isn't the finish line. It is a foundation. Long-term thinkers don't see courses as something to get through. They see them as tools that they revisit, refine and grow with. Tattooing doesn't stop evolving once you finish a lesson. It expands. Your understanding deepens. Your questions are going to change. Your awareness is going to sharpen. If you think long-term, you stop rushing to complete things. Your focus is on building a base that you can stand on for years to come. And this mindset takes the pressure off finishing and replaces it with curiosity. The 11th, and this is a hard one for a lot of people to do, is visualizing who you're becoming. A powerful long-term shift is moving from what am I learning to who am I becoming. You're not just learning techniques, you're becoming calmer, more controlled, more patient. Those traits show up in your work. It almost sounds like a load of wishy-wash fluff shit, but it's not. Long-term thinkers don't obsess over single tattoos. They think about the kind of tattooist they want to be in 5 or 10 years. Consistent, reliable, confident, grounded. That vision shapes how you practice today. The 12th one, why long-term thinkers always win in tattooing. This industry doesn't reward impatience. It rewards people who stay. None of the best artists quit, otherwise they wouldn't still be best artists, would they? It rewards people who learn, who refine, who don't disappear when it gets hard. Talent fades if it isn't supported by discipline. Persistence compounds over time. Every year you stick with it, your advantage is going to grow. Long-term thinkers don't need to rush. They know time is working for them. If there is one thing to take from this lesson, it's this. You do not need to be in a hurry. You're not behind anybody else. You're not late, and you don't need to prove anything to me or anybody else. Tattooing rewards patience, consistency, and people who keep showing up. If you think long term, stay steady and trust the process, you give yourself a massive advantage to most. Keep going, stay curious, and give yourself time. You're building something that lasts. I'll see you in the next one.